So here is the thing about reality design versus conscious creation. First of all, I just want to show you how cute my Stanley is. Like, how much are we loving this vibe? Second of all, I just wanted to explain for those of you who are confused, the reason why manifestation has so many different names is because there are so many different ways of looking at it. When we look at it from a non-duality perspective, it is the frustrating thing for your ego is that you realize that although we always say it's conscious creation and you're creating your reality, while it's true that you are the only creator of your reality, that is the highest truth, is only you. That is the truth. The thing is, you aren't actually creating anything. Your ego just likes to think that it is. Now, I don't have personally any problem with referring to it as conscious creation because that is what it feels like that in your experience to your ego. Your ego thinks, I thought of this thing, I desired this thing, and then I made it happen. That is what experientially you feel like happens. But the truth of the matter is, because all creation is finished and you are the creator of everything, all your ego is doing is picking up on a timeline, on a frame that is already in creation, and you are essentially choosing to say yes to that or choosing to say no to that. That's really what's happening, which is why I will also refer to it as reality design, because that is actually a term that is closer to what is actually happening. It's as if you have got a blank new bedroom and there are all of these ornaments, and your ego is the one that decides which ornaments are out on display and the rest of them are in the cupboards. Right, so that all the ornaments are already there, and you get to pick which ones are on show and which ones are in the cupboard. That is literally the easiest way I can describe it. It is reality design, as if you're designing your dream bedroom. It's designing how you want it to look. All the items are already in existence and you're just picking which one you say, yes, I'm having that in my room. Yes, I pick this experience. Yes, I'm having that. So you're not actually creating anything, and all your desires are something that is already manifest. An experience or a thing, but it is an experience that is already manifest. A timeline that is already manifest. You're not creating anything. You're picking up on things and you're saying, oh, I thought of this, but you actually didn't. It already existed in consciousness. And you as source, which is what you are, made that exist. So also, people in this fucking community get really hung up on it. Well, it's not actually manifestation. You can't really call it. I'm like, hopefully we all know what manifestation, reality creation, reality design, all of these things, you can use them interchangeably. Like, we don't need to necessarily get hung up on the fucking language of it, because words at the end of the day are just words are just so insufficient anyway, because you are attempting to describe and confine and contemplate the infinite and then translate it through something that is limited. Like, that literally doesn't fucking make any sense in itself. So you can call it whatever you want, as long as you know what is actually happening and what reality actually is, and the way by which you choose what it is that you're wanting to experience in your particular little bubble. So in actuality, it's not like your ego or your mind has the ability to actually create anything. It just chooses. So everything is already created, and your ego, your mind, is the one that says yes or no. And it's not that you don't have it, you already have it all. It's your ego that decides whether to shield it or hide it from yourself, or whether to not do that and say, oh yeah, I actually have it. But the ultimate truth is that you hopefully are identified with the one who is the creator, not the one who is choosing. Because when you're identified only as the one that is choosing, you're basically asleep, and you're basically giving your power away to a collection of thoughts and feelings, and that is not what you are. So honestly, you can call it whatever you want as long as you know what reality creation, reality design, manifestation actually is. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, don't use that word, because honestly, why would I ever do that? As long as you know what you're doing when you're consciously creating your reality, that's literally all that matters.